Hello beer lovers from all around the world. We've reached the 10th episode of the Belgian Beer Maniac. And because it's the 10th episode, I decided to do something special for you. So instead of a beer review, we're going to do a beer battle. Alright, as you can see, I have 5 bottles standing right in front of me. Each one of these are very known Belgian Pils brands and have a wide popularity within and outside our country. But which one is the best? Well, in this video, we're going to have a little battle amongst these 5 Pils Giants and see which one will be the ultimate winner and can claim the title of Best Belgian Pils. So, in the far right corner, we have Cristal, which is being brewed by the brewery of Maes since 1928 and has a alcohol percentage of 5.0% ABV. Then, in the center right corner, we have Jupiler, which is being brewed by the brewery of Jupiler since 1966 and has a alcohol percentage of 5.2% ABV. Then, in the center, we have Maes, which is being brewed by the brewery of Maes since 1930 and has a alcohol percentage of 5.2% ABV. Now, both of these okay. So that's one of my cats. Sorry for that. Both of these are being brewed by Maes, and that's because these two companies used to be separated, but they merged a few years ago, and that's why Alke was the brewery of Cristal and Maes the brewery of Maes, and together they form Maes. In the left center corner, we have Primus, which is being brewed by the brewery of Haart since 1975 and has an alcohol percentage of 5.2% ABV. And then in the far left corner, we have Stella Artois, which is being brewed by the brewery of AB InBev since 1926, which makes this beer the oldest Pils beer of these 5, and Primus the youngest one. And Stella Artois also has an alcohol percentage of 5.2% ABV. Alright, let's get into it. So first one is Cristal. This is actually a beer that my stepdaddy used to drink a lot when I was a kid. Well, that sounds a bit weird, but I mean, this was a beer that was served a lot in the bars where he went. So, alright. So for Cristal, grainy, little bit sweet, but mainly grainy, but I think that's very common with Pils beers, that you always can smell the grain. Further, it doesn't have that much of a strong scent. I mean, compared to all the beers that I've reviewed up to now. So let's go straight to the tasting. Cheers, guys. Oh. Dry. Very dry beer. Little bitterness, little sweet, but pretty much okay. Also, do remember that these beers are being cooled at 8 to 10 degrees. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Pils. I mean, I drink it on concerts like probably everybody. But yeah, at home or when I go to a bar just to chill out, I mostly drink strong beers. So this directly reminds me why I don't like or why I don't drink much Pils. But yeah, this Cristal is a very dry one, I would say. Let's head into the next one, which is Jupiler, which is probably next to Stella the most common Belgian Pils. It's being served a lot on festivals and metal bars and so on, and it has also next to Stella a wide range of distribution. Need to make sure I don't spill anything. So can't really smell anything. I mean, of course, also because I just drank that beer, so yeah, my senses are a bit taken over by the former beer. So it's gonna be hard when I reach the number 5 to make up a difference. But yeah, grain again. Don't really smell so sweet, but I do know it is sweet. So, all right, let's get into the tasting. Cheers, guys. Yeah, that's directly a lot more sweeter than Cristal. Way less dry as well. Only has a smooth balance, so you can drink it very easily. Very gentle. Yeah, this is also probably why it's being served so much at gigs, because yeah, it just drinks so easy in comparison to Cristal, which is a bit more drier and has a strange bitter taste with the dryness, where that Jupiler you don't smell the sweetness, or maybe, like I said, it's because I just drink Cristal that my senses are a bit blurred. But yeah, in comparison, Jupiler already passed by Cristal big time. So let's head into Maes. I do remember I drank this beer on festivals like Graspop back in the days when they switched from Jupiler. They had a few years that they served Maes there, and yeah, I can tell you those mornings after a night of drinking, they were not very pleasant, but then on festivals, I do know they make the tap together with the beer and mix it with water. So let's see if this will taste better than from festival tap. So here we go. This smells a little bit more sweeter than Jupiler. Grainy as well, because it spills. But besides that, I can't really smell anything. Alright, let's head into the drinking. Oh. Oh. Wow. It has this, I don't know if it's the right word, but it has this creamy sweetness feeling when you swallow it, and it's really not my cup of tea, I can tell you that. But let's give it one more sip, because every beer needs to get at least 2 sips. Oh no, it's it's very. I don't know if it's Up to now, I think this is probably my least favorite of the 3. Alright, so let's head in with Primus. This is the beer that used to give me a lot of headache, it always gives me headache. Maes always gives me cramps, to say so, the day after, and with Primus I always have a huge hangover and headaches, which I don't have with Cristal and Jupiler. Although I haven't drank Cristal in at least, I think I haven't drank this beer in at least 12 years. So it's been a long time. This one has been, I think, at least 5 years, at least, maybe a bit longer. And Primus, sometimes, you just go to a pub and you order a Pils when they don't have anything else, and then you get this which is, yeah, sometimes better than nothing, but then sometimes nothing is better, if that makes any sense. So, okay, cheers to Primus. Smells a bit sour, more, yeah, a bit more stronger than the other ones. The other ones are sweeter. This one is a bit more, darker is not the right word, but it feels, it smells heavier. Maybe that also explains why I always have the headaches after drinking this one, because yeah, the taste alone is already heavy. So cheers, guys. Bitter, dry, almost as dry as Cristal. Yet it drinks pretty smooth, even though it has this bitterness and this, yeah, heavy taste to it. But it drinks, I don't know if it makes sense, but it drinks kind of smooth, and at least a lot more smoother than Maes, which is more, it has this creamy feeling. Yeah, it has this dryness, the grains you can taste as well. But yeah, dry, drinks smooth, but not a bit lesser sweet. But then again, it drinks so smooth, so it kind of makes sense why they give this at the clubs where the youth comes, because yeah, it drinks pretty easy and has this little bitter beer taste. Yet less sweeter than Jupiler or Maes. Maes is very sweet, but has this cream thing. Okay, introduction, Stella Artois. Let's try this one. Stella Artois is a very known beer. It has a huge export range over all the world. So it's also a beer that is being served in many pubs, also at gigs. So yeah, I don't think this Pils beer doesn't need any introduction, but for those who don't, Stella Artois. I think it's probably the biggest export brand and Pils of Belgium. I think Jupiler might be the most famous one within our country, together with Stella Artois. But I think in export, I think Stella probably has the biggest name, also because they are being brewed by AB InBev, which is one of the biggest brewers in the world. Alright, Stella Artois. Very grainy, much more than these ones, because yeah, after drinking so many beers, you would say the smell goes away, but this one is a lot stronger, but pleasant strong to say so. A little bit sweet. Yeah. Okay. So there's not much more to say about Pils beers. I mean, you know, like I said before, with the other beers that I review, you can really smell the hops and all the different flavors that they add. But yeah, Pils is Pils in my opinion. So yeah. All right, Stella Artois. Here we go. Very full. It's a very full flavor. The moment you drink, the moment it comes, you drink from the glass directly. The flavors burst open. There's this gentle sweetness. Drinks really smooth. Then the bitterness comes after. So yeah, I think in the range that I've drank these, I think Stella Artois yet might be, up to now, I think the best one in comparison with flavors and how smooth it drinks. Yet Primus was also very smooth, but then the bitterness was really strong, which I don't like. And you can already sense when you drink a lot of beers that Primus has this really strange vibe to it. Where Jupiler and Stella Artois, for example, are very gentle, very smooth, and they have a very a full sweetness together, very balanced with their gentle bitterness. So second sip. Yeah, very full. Like I said, drinks actually really easy. I don't drink much Stella. When I go out, and like I said, on the metal pubs and so on, or festivals, they mostly serve Jupiler, so I'm most familiar with Jupiler. I bought all these beers just for this review for you guys, so actually it's a very honest opinion. Like I said, I've drank them all many years ago, but yeah, I can't really remember any flavors of them except for Jupiler. So yeah, it's gonna be very hard. So I think we are at the rating point. I'm not gonna rate in points to 10. I'm just gonna rate them 1 to 5 because I have 5 beers. So I'm gonna rate which one comes for me last and which one is for me the ultimate winner. I think that's fair. Also because I don't want to give them any point rating because, like I said, it's Pils. And Pils is for everyone a little bit different, and everyone has his own favorite Pils. So again, this video and this battle is pure personal actually, because I know some friends of mine, they like Maes a lot, others like Cristal a lot, so it's pure, yeah, subjective, I think, if that's the right word in English. So, burp. I'm gonna drink a few more sips from each and one of these to make sure that I, yeah, know what I want to do. Let's try Maes again. No. Okay. Maes is definitely gets definitely 1 out of 5 from me. So they're actually on place 5 to make that how you say, clear. There's no misunderstanding. Primus. Oh, definitely 2 out of 5, so place 4 for Primus. Then Cristal gets for me a very nice middle spot, which is place 3. So for the winner of this video, and for my personal opinion, which beer can take the title of Best Belgian Pils, it's gonna be between Jupiler and Stella. Smooth, gentle, a little bit sweet, everything right balanced, like I said before. Let's have one more of this. More or less the same, but well, I actually thought Jupiler was going to be my number 1 because I'm used to drink it, but Stella has a little bit more character. Oh, it's really hard which one is going to be my favorite. So much character in Stella. One more time, Jupiler. Yeah, I think place number 1, the number 1 Pils of Belgium, I think is gonna be Stella. Stella actually just amazed me now. When I drink first Jupiler and then Stella takes over in flavor. Everything is right balanced. Jupiler does it right, but it's just a little bit too soft. When I drink Stella and after that I drink Jupiler, I hardly taste anything of the Jupiler because the character, the grainy flavor, the gentle bitterness of Stella Artois is still in my mouth. So guys, let me know in the comment section which one of these 5 Belgian Pils beers is your favorite, because I'm very curious about that as well. As said before, it's all a personal opinion, so don't take my word too much for granted. I mean, I try to be as precise as possible, but then again, it all depends on your personal taste and what you like of flavors. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video and would like to see me do more beer reviews or battle videos or other kind of videos which are coming up very soon, so stay tuned for that as well. I have a lot more special stuff coming up. Make sure to give this video a like, leave a comment in the comment section below the video, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that little bell button so you stay up to date with all my new uploads. And for those who have social media, you can follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. Alright guys, so one more sip of the winning beer. Cheers!